For the past 4 decades, we've been seeing a whole lot of Ray Liotta, who has starred in more than 100 movies and television shows.
Yeah, a couple of our absolute favorite roles when he played mobster Henry Hill in the 1990 Martin Scorsese movie Goodfellas, and as shoeless Joe Jackson in the Kevin Costner classic Field of Dreams.
Most recently, Ray's been starring alongside Jennifer Lopez in the NBC cop drama called Shades of Blue, which kicks off its third and, we're sad to say, final season this weekend. Here is a sneak peek.
River Road, midnight. I get Quince at the same time under Hell's Gate Bridge.
I'm not going to deliver a man to his death for your revenge fantasy.
You have to do it. Ramsey's got to know that we're all on board.
We're not all on board.
Are you willing to take a bullet for this guy? Because I'm not.
If Orlando has evidence that can take down Ramsey and his intelligence unit, then no one has to take a bullet.
I'll take on all comers, Harley, but I got to make the crew whole again. I'm not starting a war with the secret police.
They killed one of their own men.
So did we.
So good, man.
How
I forgot.
How is it ending? What are we doing?
I forgot that, too. It was so long ago that we shot it. But I'd be giving it away, but it wasn't. We didn't know we got canceled until like a couple weeks ago.
Really?
Yeah, what usually happened is the show would come on air, and we'd wait to see what they would wait to see what the ratings are. If they like the ratings, then we're good again. But I'm not sure what happened here. I really think a lot of it is because Jennifer was hip to it. Her schedule was so crazy.
Yeah, I was going to say
she was hip to to bring somebody else in. They wanted to keep the show going. They're producers of it. Yeah, they were producers of it, so it's still a win-win.
Well, obviously you love the show. What is it about it? You've had so many projects, but this one, what makes it special?
The part.
Yeah.
The part is, how many times you get to play a bisexual cop who's on the bad side of the law? I could do without the kissing part, but... actors got to do what an actor's got to do.
When you see that in the script, do you go, "Oh gosh, that's has to happen today," or do you just get into character?
You just do it.
You did it. Well,
but I learned something from it.
What?
That if you're going to be kissing somebody, don't have stubble. Because stubble hurts.
Yeah.
That's what I learned.
I've heard it's a valuable lesson, not to be taken lightly. When you're playing a cop who's when you're playing... can I get another Banuch? No. When you're playing a cop who's kind of shady and you've played mobsters and stuff, is there a gray area there in terms of being on the right side of the line, the wrong side of the line? Are you just playing a human being? You
don't think that, you think, well, you do whatever, this is just what I'm doing. This is just what you do. I don't think an actor, if you make a judgment about the person you're playing, then you're not going to be really playing them, I think. Are you still on your show?
I'm doing a new show for NBC called New Amsterdam. I gotta tell you
about. His show, The Blacklist, is over.
Come
Blacklist is over?
Yeah.
No, Blacklist is going, I think it's over for another season. Yeah.
It's over for him.
Surprised I'm dead as a door now. Yeah. But doing a new show, it's really cool.
It's called New Amsterdam. He's got another one.
Yeah.
Wow. Good for you.
Yeah, but your daughter's acting.
Huh?
Right? Your daughter's acting.
Yeah, she is. She's in this.
You gave her a piece of advice when she was doing Mary Poppins, was it?
No. I asked her if she wanted advice. And she said no.
No, I'm good, Dad.
Have you ever given her?
Really?
It was.
Have you ever given her any?
First person to turn down acting advice from Ray Liotta, for sure.
I said, I've done this a few times, Carson. Yeah, no, I'm good.
Yeah.
Oh, she didn't want to hear from you?
She was unbelievable.
She was?
She really was.
Wow.
That's not just the dad talking.
That's the truth.
That's awesome.
Well, Ray, we love you. You can catch Shades of Blue this Sunday at 10, 9 Central right here on NBC.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.